Johanna.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a junk journal with me video. So this is going to be a pretty quick little junk journaling session. I'm just planning out a project in my journal today. So I have been wanting to make a dollhouse since forever, and now that I have a daughter, I kind of have some reason to make a dollhouse. So I've been planning this project for a while and I've been collecting things, and I wanted to sort of map it out in my journal. So I drew out a sketch of what I was envisioning the dollhouse to look like, and I just cut that out. And then I have these rolls of wrapping paper. These rolls were sent to me from Washi Wednesday, who I will link below. They've also shared a first time buyer coupon code that I'll put in the description box below as well. But basically these are wraps of the William Morris design tapes, and you can use it as wrapping paper. I thought that you could also use it maybe to cover journals or books. Use it as paper in your junk journals, but also I thought that I could even use it in the dollhouse. So I'm using some of it on the page here to sort of give me like a swatch, I suppose, or like a sample of what that paper would look like if I used it as wallpaper inside the dollhouse. So I just trimmed off a piece of that and stuck it down with my glue stick, and it's kind of got like a it's not like a very porous paper feel, it's more like plasticky sort of wrap feel, so it's kind of a funny texture to work with, but it's really pretty, and I'll have to play around with that and see what you can actually do with it. Next, I am just pulling out a couple of rolls of washi tape. These are also from Washi Wednesday, and I just pulled out the same rolls that had the same design of the other two rolls of paper wrap. Decided just to use the little bits of tape as my sample for those designs, just because I didn't want to cover up that whole entire page. I also have a little bit of vintage wallpaper, and I'm just cutting off a little scrap of that to stick down. And the idea of this page is just to give me like little samples of the paper that I could use when I create this dollhouse. I also have a little bit of scrapbook paper, and I only have a tiny scrap here which I'm also using as a sample, because I know for sure that I want to use this particular scrapbook paper as wallpaper in the dollhouse. The photos I'm pulling out here are not going down on this page. I'm just using them for size reference because I ran out of photo paper for my Canon selfie. So I do have two photos that I want to put on this page. So I was just using those pictures I had laying around to sort of see where they were going to fit when I do print them off. And at the end of this video, I decided just to print them off on my printer, my normal printer with regular paper. So you'll see those photos go down on the page at the end. Next, I'm just annotating my little diagrams. I'm just writing little notes around the drawing and around the scraps of paper that I put down, just explaining my thoughts and my plans behind this project. And then I decided to put some more of that pretty floral paper in the dollhouse drawing. So just to make it look a little bit more pretty, and just to literally show sort of my thoughts and my planning behind how that's going to go into the actual project. And then this ledger paper folds out, so I'm going to use that as my writing space. And I'm just writing out a bunch of ideas that I have for this project and my thoughts about it. Next, I'm going to take some more of that MT wrap from Washi Wednesday, and I'm taking in a different design, and I'm going to use that just to decorate the other page a little bit. Cut off a scrap of that, and then I just tear it to make the edges a little bit more soft. Then again, I just glue that down on the page with my glue stick. So I'm excited to play around with this paper and see what sort of things I can do with it, because I feel like you could get quite creative with it. I had a little scrap left over, so I just glued it down onto a random page in my book. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the photos printed. So like I said, I just printed it out on normal paper with a normal printer, and these photos are just of the items I've been collecting to put into the dollhouse. So like dollhouse furniture, little mini pottery and mini baskets and stuff that I found at op shops or bought online, things I've just been collecting over a period of time. That I'm saving for when I finally do put this project together. So I just wanted to stick those down on the page as well. Use that empty wrap as like a background for one of the photos, and then stuck the other photo inside the fold out. And then I have a couple of these labels which I've printed out on sticker paper, and so I can just instantly stick them down. And these were printables that I found on Pinterest. I'll try and remember to link those in the description box below as well. But I just used those to stick over the photos, like on the edge of the photos, to annotate them, and I've been doing that a lot lately. It's just a really good, easy way to add a space for writing on top of a photo or beside a photo to help tell the story. I just finished up writing along the bottom of the page where I had a blank space, and that is the entire spread. So a really, really simple spread. It's kind of fun to plan projects out visually if you are a visual person, so I really enjoyed doing this. It kind of made me feel like I had started the project even though I haven't really started yet. I've just been collecting ideas and collecting items, so it made me feel like I was actually getting something done with it even though I wasn't. But yeah, so that is my page for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for stopping by my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.